Hi there, this is Cole, and I am here with more Hexcrank Live, starting up a new game. This is called Anatomy. It is by a very good indie horror game developer named Kitty Horror Show. It's available on itch.io if you if you want to get it. It is very cool and fun, and I'll be able to finish it here in one night. So let's go. It's a very dark game, and that is on purpose. We're here in this house. It is absolutely quiet. But we're going to see this.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
Okay. So, this is the loop of the game. I find tapes and bring them back to the kitchen and play them. So let's go over to the dining room. Need to search this out. Ah, there we go.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards said shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
Tape in the downstairs bathroom. Hey there, MASW. Welcome to the ride. I think that is the door to the basement. That is not open just yet. Obviously, you can't go outside the house. You don't just leave a house that has creepy anatomy drawings on the walls. Oh, and this is the part where I have to get used to playing a regular WASD game after spending many hours playing Ultima Underworld. Here we go, downstairs bathroom. Hi, Mr. Pazak.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
A tape in the garage. Let me know if the audio levels are correct. It varies from game to game in a way that is hard for me to keep track of. Let's see here. Tape is probably going to be on one of the shelves. Aha, there we go.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
Ooh, now we're going to the living room. Things are going to start getting more direct. Living room is nice and big.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
Okay. There's a tape on the stairs, on the spine. So, what you eventually start discovering is... So, the doors are locked until the tapes start telling you to go into those areas. MASW asks if this is a jump scare game or mostly about exploration. Can't say the jump scare quotient is very high. It is a slow burn, and it definitely plays on making you visit these spaces frequently so you can, notice what is scary.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
All right. In a bedroom. So let's go find it. Hi, Riff. Hi, Zombie Chocobo. Both Riff and Zicho were helpful. They reminded me that this game exists. I played this about a year back, whenever Video Games Hot Dog did it as their assignment. I asked for suggestions in the Slack channel last night, and they both suggested it, so. And because of how eerily silent this game is, you're going to probably hear me babble more frequently to try and fill the noise. Oh.
And yet this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
Now we'll go into the basement. Oh. MASW says they are going through the huge backlog of Video Games Hot Dog, trying to find the episode that I was on. Look in sometime in the first 3 months of 2015. Or 2016, whatever year Monster My Podcast started. Ooh, man, this basement is big and dark. Oh, shit. Okay, these shelves. Oh my gosh. I cannot see anything. And you would think it would be easy to follow the walls. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
There's a tape in the master bedroom. So I think that this has taken me rather, to just about every room. Haven't done a lot on the upper floor. Oh, jeez. Hey there, Kev. Thank you.
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
So yeah, I went to leave that room and the door disappeared and everything was replaced with pictures of teeth. Now, this is the kind of game you have to load several times. So we're going to fire this back up again. we're back. It sounds like the tape the tape player's still going. So let's go to that kitchen.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defied the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
There is a tape in the dining room. God, what is that sound? Is that the TV doing its thing? No, I think it's upstairs.
Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy? The anatomy of the house is such that this reality is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect the house and unite a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its things, appendages, and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between our quarters to the house.
There is a tape. Doors are unlocked. Sorry, there is a ta. Doors are unlocked. What are you? You're a closet. Alright, so let's try and find a tape somewhere else. It's probably in a place that I haven't been yet. No dice. It's not in the master bedroom. Shit. Yeah. What in the world? Is that light creeping up through the... Cool. What are those fibers? Oh, it's a predator. And there's a tape in the living room. Okay. Kitty Horror Show's Patreon is a pro follow. She very frequently, often once a month, puts out small game experiments that are kind of like this. Like, this is a full fleshed out product, but it's just her messing around in Unity, making kind of lo-fi explorational horror stuff. And when she sends you emails, she calls all of her fans little birds, which is fun.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a pale, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
Oh, good. I don't have to go down to the basement. No clues. No clues at all. Watch, look at this. Gone Home, Doom. Here. Gone Home, Doom. Run speed jokes. Wait a minute. I need light for this to work. Let's see here. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Gone Home, Doom. Okay. Fun jokes. Hi. We do things a little bit differently around here. Hi. Let's see, is it in this bedroom? Where's this tape at? Oh! Hi, door. It's like a Quality Inn. Oh. Hi, tape. Something in the room changed. I think the tapes exude a kind of light. That hand kind of looks like a face. I don't know why I'm talking so low.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, I dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like cysts or bone spurs. They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands. I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching. A young man steps out, approaches, and enters through the front door. His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping. The ticks are bursting, oozing old black blood everywhere. I can feel him being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth and gums and sinew. The basement is dark.
And that's a new crash with a description of the tick dream. It hard crashes too. I've got a full on like not responding kind of error going on here. All right, let's fire it up. The painting's now the texture of that entire wall. This wall's entirely windows. The door onto doors doesn't open. This one has something extruding through it. A vague feeling of nausea. There's a vein going through this one. Riff says it's a real fixer-upper. Yeah. As long as I don't mind the parts of the garage just kind of flash through one of the... just gonna, just flicker through one of the bedrooms every once in a while. And the front door is... some kind of low-res surgery photo. What's the TV do? Well, the garage has some Z fighting, but the foundation's good. Good bones, by which I mean they're literally bones. So, they're good bones, though. The kitchen is featureless. Chairs in the air. Like I just don't care. I love this because it plays into probably my favorite type of horror, which is reality is dissolving. And doors on upside down. It's not upstairs. This tape out. Did I not try hard enough to open that garage door? Oh, there we go. Hurts. Where does it want me to go? It's a sound you can't turn off. Fun. Somebody's playing Yar's Revenge over a police scanner. Ma never came. It's very rude.
If we were to dissect a house, we would find organs and stomach, brains and minds and eyes, dreams and memories and a mouth that will bite down.
Oh, jeez. At least there's a little bit of light this time. The door opened up, so the house wants me in the basement.
There is an important distinction that must be drawn between the words dissection and vivisection, a distinction that would appear to be lost on you. Your purpose was to listen, and yet at every turn you have pried, you have prodded, and you have interfered. Have you not been paying attention? Did it not occur to you that as an organism existing within a greater organism, your intrusion would be felt? And still you harassed. And now, like the wayward spider who witlessly settles upon a sweeper's tongue, you will be swallowed. Because the truth is this. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth.
Oh, teeth. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth. You never came back. It's like a road barrier. Some kind of veiny forest. but also there are roads. And this is absolutely 100% different than the scene that I got the first time I played this. The first time I played this, it wasn't a construction zone. It was like a cathedral. It's the house. At least I think it's the house. And it's broken again. Huh. Alright, not responding. And I think this is it.
What happens to a house when it is left alone? When it becomes worn and aged? When its paint peels and its foundations begin to sink? When it goes for too long unlived in? What does it think of? What does it dream? How does it regard those creatures who built it, brought it into existence only to abandon it when its usefulness no longer satisfies them? It may grow lonesome. It may stare for long hours into the darkness of its own empty halls and see shadows, and its heart may jump as it thinks, here's someone again, I'm not alone. And each time it is wrong, and the hurt starts over. It may haunt itself, inventing ghosts to walk its floors, making friends with its shadow puppets, laughing and whispering to itself at the end of some quiet cul-de-sac. It may grow angry. Its basement may fill with churning acid like an empty stomach, and its gorge may rise as it asks itself through clenched teeth, what did I do wrong? It may grow bitter. It may grow hungry. So hungry and so bitter that its scruples dissolve and its doors unlock themselves. While a house may hunger, it cannot starve. And so, in fever and anger and loneliness, it may simply lie in wait. Doors open, shades drawn, hallways empty, hungry.
So yeah, I'm going to double check the README to make sure that I have reached the end. Oh. When I open this up, it's going to stop the stream. Not going to stop the stream, but it'll freeze. One moment. So. I believe that's everything. Let me close the game and then open it back up and see what happens. I love the symbolism in this. There's a poetry to that monologue. That's the thesis. So I need to wait here for 30 seconds to see if anything happens. But yeah, it's a very sweet story. In a way. So yeah, I think that's everything. And there we go. Stuck in the basement. That broken-hearted house got hungry. Let me see here. That also says something will happen if you press the delete key. Yeah, I guess that deleted my save. Well, thank you everybody for watching. It's going to be a short stream tonight. I'm going to go get some sleep. I have a long day. If you want to, you can follow on Twitch here. Get notifications when I go live again. Not going to be streaming next weekend because I'm going to be out of town. So weekend after that, be back around with the with another horror stream. Gonna try and do some start up my next role-playing game this week. If you can't catch these live, or if you only caught part of them, go to youtube.com/Duckfeed.tv to you know, get the archives. Cool. This silence and the vague static off in the distance are really starting to unnerve me, so I think I'm going to call it a night. Take care, everybody. Bye.